ZX logo lesson 8A for the Mac. We're going to be looking at taking care of circles and stuff. We're going to get to the program here. Let me highlight this from where we left off. CG it. We're going to do a little programming with the circles like you saw before in one of the earlier lessons, but this time we're going to make it with a program. Over here on the procedures page, to circle with a variable. Most everything we do from now on is going to have a variable because then you can do anything you want. Repeat. Circles always have 360. Forward X, but to make it come out perfectly, to do our calculations, 3.14 divided by 360. You can just go forward one, right one, but that's a little bit exclusive. It won't be as nice as doing it this way. Right turn 1, you could make it off to the left turn. Make sure it's ended. To circle, repeat 360, forward X, colon X, times 3.14. Make sure you get the spaces in there. Right turn 1. We'll check it out to make sure it works. Oh, needs more inputs. There we go. Now, we are going to make a program that does many circles, and I'll just call it circles. But before I do that, I want to show you something else. We're going to make 3 variables. One variable is going to control how many circles. One variable is going to control how big the circles are. And one's going to control how big the pen is, the pen size. I'm going to make a note to myself. X is going to be number of circles. Y is going to be size of circles. Z is going to be pen size. It just helps me remember what in the world I did, because sometimes it's kind of hard to remember which variable am I looking for, which variable controls what. Alright, we have to declare them. X colon Y colon Z. I'm going to do this over and over. Repeat. X is going to be the number of circles. So bracket. Now I want to make circles. I have a circle program. Please don't put circle inside circles. We'll talk about that later. But circle, colon Y. And then I'm going to put the pen size. Well, wait a minute. If I make a circle, I have to actually turn before I make the next circle. I have to make a turn. Well, the problem is, like on the other program just before this, how far? You have to turn enough so it makes it symmetrical. You can do them whatever way you want, but it's symmetrical. Divided by X. However many circles, divide it. And then we will set the pen size to Z and end it. Let's see if this works. CG, circles, 20 circles, size 100, pen size 1. 20 circles, size 100, pen size 1. No error message, looks good. What happens if I change it to size 200? Make it a little bigger. Same shape, same angles, just bigger. What happens if I want to do more circles? Well, then I change the first number. But to make it symmetrical, I've got to turn less each time. There's 30. Cool, wait till we get to color and make it different colors and fill them in. Could have quite the artwork here. Let's say I change the pen size to 5. Didn't look like it changed a whole lot. Why not? I thought I'd said to change it to 5. Now it does. The second time I did it, it actually changed the pen size. I thought it was supposed to. I told it to. But you see over here on your program, on the program, it did all the circles first, then set the pen size. It did everything I asked it to do in the right order, and then it said the next pen size. If I want to have it controlled better, I can cut and paste those. Get rid of those. Put it first. Oh, not that. Ooh. Set pen size Z. Set the pen size first. Zoom in on that. Set the pen size first, then do the circles. In the right order. What happens if I want less circles, a little bigger, and a heavier ink? Possibilities are endless. Throw in color. Next thing would be, how would you shade those in with different colors? Because they're interesting shapes, great shape, but how would you do that? We'll have to think about that and see if we can come up with that for another lesson.